Warrior and Spartan night. Center circle ready to go for basketball tonight. Our starting lineups are brought to you by Bridge City Realty. We're ready for basketball at the Hellier Center. Again, don't want to take this one lightly. Keep an eye on Davy Flowers. 43 last time out for Elgin. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Warrior basketball. And this bringing more to the table. Warriors awfully thin. You got 7 guys that could play tonight. That's what I'm being told. Simmerich to Nation to the corner. Costello, no good. Costello in the blue shoes tonight. I'm sure that alarms Titus. No pink shoes. Step back three-pointer here. Rattled in and out from Tristan Walton. They go with Flowers, Walton, Gonzalez, Mays, and Brown. The Warriors with Manuan, Walters, Simmerich, Costello, and Nation. Caden Nation thought about it. Gives it to A.T. A.T. That is too strong. Tipped, grabbed by Vlad, and Vlad rolls it over the rim, and the Warriors get the early lead. Warriors in that man-to-man. Brown for 3. No good. We're going to have an offensive foul on the push-off there on Josiah Mays. That'll be his first and the first rules infraction of the night. On to the Spartans. Trina Landry Walters tuned in. Let's go, Warriors. Trina, we've got Trenton in our full court feature at halftime, so had a chance to chat with him a little bit before the game. Some fun questions. Looking forward to playing that for you folks. Angie Ham, let's go, Warriors. From Mountain Home, Arkansas. Costello, he was out of bounds. Hams are watching. Watching from Arizona, you got this. Chris Shondell tuned in. Nancy and Jeff Damerville tuned in tonight. Welcome in, everybody. We got some Friday night basketball for you at the Hellier Center tonight. Three-pointer coming here off the back of the iron, no good. Costello to Walters. Walters going to give it up to Mason. No good. Grabbed by Manuan. Warriors up 2-0 in the early going here. Trenton had 27 the other night against Highland. A.T. couldn't quite find a handle, but now he's got it. Tried to get it to Vlad. Couldn't do it. Shot clock at 2. Nation. Front of the rim, no good. And this three-pointer's off the front of the iron, no good. Knocked loose. And here come the Spartans. And we've got a foul. Yeah, we're going to get Tony. We're going to put a headset on him here in just a little bit, actually. Tayshawn Bridges is into the ball game for the Warriors. That one is off the mark. Tayshawn has switched numbers. He's gone over to number 4. So you're probably used to seeing him in 20, but now he's number 4. That one's out of bounds. It's Richwell Carpenter, Indian Hills Community College. Tied at 2. Knocked away, but Vlad gets it back. Costello, double team, looking for a friend. We're going to have a jump ball situation, and it's going to belong to the Spartans. Elgin, Illinois is a town of 113,310. It's the 6th most populous city in Illinois. It's 35 miles northwest of Chicago along the Fox River. And it's the birthplace of comedian Jim Gaffigan. Knocking that one down is Davy Flowers, and Elgin has a 4-2 lead. Perkins, they jumped him, trying to create a turnover. Loose ball, another jump ball. This will be the Warriors. So get it over half court. You got to watch defensive mentality. They like to put the pressure on, and we've seen that. Kind of a man-to-man jump defense. Kind of trap and force the turnover. Walters into the lane, kicks it out. Bridges, he turns it over. On the other end, Walters trying to get a turnover. We do not want him to pick up a quick second foul, though. We are thin tonight. Three-pointer is good by number 21, Emmanuel Brown. And it's 7-2 Spartans. Over the top, Vlad. He is fouled. And let's see who broke the rules here. Tony Deidinger tuned in. Cassandra Landry, Trenton Walters' grandma, watching from New Orleans. Wish him a happy birthday. And Trenton celebrating his 20th birthday today. 2 years old. Sorry, 73, she says. How about that? That's great to be able to bring this action to the folks that can't be here. Davey Flowers just picked up his first foul, second team foul. And Vlad gets them both. 7-4 ball game. Vlad will go out and Chagas will come in. Alan Lana Rice confined to the house, but watching Go Hills TV, Go Warriors. Welcome in, Alan. Lana? Into the lane, Flowers floats it. Front of the rim, no good. Costello tips it over to Bridges. Warriors out of there with it. Tayshawn to the hoop, hangs in the air, can't get it to go. Fighting for the board, and out of there with it is Elgin. Davey Flowers, front of the rim, no good. It's loose. It is Warrior basketball. 7-4, 2 of 8 from the field, 1 of 6 from three-point land. We got to get somebody going here. Quentin Perkins rolled that ankle in the last game. Up ahead, Chagas puts it in. 7-6. Abdullah rolled it the game before. Still waiting on Intizami to get back from the injury he has. He's day to day. So they are adding up. And, of course, Will Casey happened to serve a one-game suspension because of the ejection last game. 14:45 to go in the first half. 7-6, Elgin to the corner. Three-pointer coming is on the money. That is Alphonse knocking that one down. Jalen Alphonse from Des Plaines, Illinois. Tayshawn to the corner. Costello. Too strong. And we have an injured player here. They're going to have to stop the action. Warriors trailed 10-6 in the early going here. Elgin coming in 7-15, but they battled some injuries, still battling some injuries, but they got this guy back, and he is probably their best scorer. Davey Flowers knocks down to 3. He had 43 the other night, or last night, as a matter of fact, in a win. They show a little full court pressure here, man-to-man full court, and then you get over half court, you got to watch for the jump. Knocked free and taken away. Chagas, get it out of here, but a put back on the follow by Tristan Walton, and now he's going to be warned. Certainly not the start we wanted for the Warriors. We trail at 15-6. Elgin coming out, forcing some turnovers, 5 already on the Warriors. Caden Nation going to back his man down, spins, puts it up and in. And we've got to take advantage height-wise. We have a real advantage there, and we're going to have to take advantage of that. 15-8. Is your score right now. And, oh, boy, he bailed him out there. Unfortunately, goes against Bridges, his first and the second team foul. Bob, Ann, John, and Gail are watching from Florida. Come on, Warriors, you can do this. Barbara and Jerry Quigley tuned in. So Bob got to have Faith Hanks tuned in. So welcome in, everybody. Flowers into the lane. And Chagas lets him know his name's not on the invite list. But they get the board. Now Bridges trying to get the steal. Back out to Flowers. Chagas guarding Flowers. That's probably a little bit of a mismatch out there. Knocked loose, and another opportunity for Elgin. Simmerich is going to check in. Long three-pointer off the front of the rim, and Chagas has this one, gives it up to Walters. 12:31 to go in the opening half. Walters, Bridges, Nation, Chagas, and Costello on the floor for the Warriors. Cross-court pass, Costello pulls up from 18 and got it. We got to get Mason going. So we are without Will Casey because of the ejection last game. We're without Amonte Allen Johnson. He's got that leg injury. Hoping to have him back soon. Without Quentin Perkins, rolled an ankle. We're without Jamal Intizami, hoping to have him back soon. We're without Abdoulaye Fall, who rolled an ankle. So we are really battling the injury bug. Trenton into the lane to the corner. Costello. Now back to Trenton. Tayshawn, some fancy dribbling. Spins, puts it up, and no good. Up and out of there with it is Elgin. To the corner, three-pointer coming, Gonzalez. No good, tipped, and out of there with it is Trenton. Crosses over, goes to the hoop. Backhanded layup is no good, but he's going to go to the free throw line, and that gives us an opportunity to welcome in Mr. Walters. Tony Walters, Trenton's dad, joining us here, and we'll just we'll keep it here during this first media break and visit with Tony a little bit. Tony, first of all, welcome. It's good to see you. Haven't seen you since we left Texas. So.
Love it. Yes, sir. Love it.
So you, when did you get up here?
What time was the game?
Yeah, 7 o'clock, yeah.
6:50.
Did you drive up or did you fly up to Des Moines?
I caught a red eye to Chicago.
Okay.
And then Chicago to Des Moines.
Okay.
Yeah, I drove over.
Okay. Now you have family in the Chicago area, is that right? Or was that Quentin?
No,
Somebody
that's my dad's family. They're from Arkansas, but they all moved to Chicago except for us. We stayed in Dallas, or my dad stayed in Dallas. And so they've always been in Chicago my whole life. So when Trenton went to La Lumiere, he had a lot of family up there in Chicago.
And you're planning, last we talked, to be at the game when we play Triton?
Chicago, yes.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yes.
Well, it's his birthday today.
Yeah,
so
it's like I should have stayed home with this slow
we'll get her going. We'll get her going. But tell us a little bit about Trenton. What kind of a youngster was he? Was he ornery?
This is a family show, so I have to choose my words. He's always kind of pushed the envelope, to put it nicely. He's always had his own way of thinking, if that's the way you want to put it. He was the stubborn child.
Strong-willed?
Very much so. Very much so.
Did he get that from you or his mom? That's the question.
I think it's just a village.
Well, let's hope he hits this. He does. He knows
you're free throws a day.
Yeah. So he knocks down the first. Tony Walters, Trenton's dad. Trenton having his birthday today. We're hoping for a big night for Trenton. Well, he had a great game the other night. I mean, that was a complete basketball game right there.
I was nervous for a while.
15-12 is your score. 11-17 to go in the opening half. Manuan, Simmerich, Costello, Walters, and Nation on the floor. Going to the hoop. Alphonse knocked out of bounds, and it'll stay with him. That was actually Josiah Mays. So we had to comment what happened to several players, including starters. So we've got rolled ankles galore. We've got some leg injuries. It's all injury except for Will. Unfortunately got ejected last game, so he's got to set one more. But we got 4 out with injury and then Will. So certainly the cupboard's a little thin. And Tony, you know from watching, I mean, we've had such great depth. That's one of our strengths. So it'll be interesting to see how these guys react tonight, knowing that we don't have the guys, that many guys to go to.
Yeah, hopefully they can pace themselves and not overexert all at one time, because they're gonna. Looks like they're gonna be in for a fight.
Yeah, it looks like it. Well, this Elgin team got Davey Flowers back, who's their best scorer. They haven't had him all year with a broken pinky. He got 43 last night. When we talked to Coach in the pregame, that also was a curveball for us in scouting, and you don't know anything about this kid, but obviously you put up 43, you've got the ability to score. So we've seen a little bit of that tonight. He's got 5 already.
Especially from the other night, those teams don't have anything to lose, so they're really coming out swinging.
Yeah, for them it's the win of the year if they can knock off the number.
Down.
Yeah. Indian Hills ranked number 3 in Division 1. Vlad tried to get the dunk and couldn't finish it. And we missed an opportunity there.
Don't foul. Weak side.
Swinging around, Warriors into man-to-man.
Weak side.
Kick it out to the hoop. wrap around. Good ball movement there by the Spartans, and there it is. Davy Flowers knocks it down, and he's got 8 already in this one. And they're putting that full court on. The pressure, it's 18-12, 10:04 to go in the opening half. We're visiting with Trenton's dad, Tony Walters, came up from. So you're still in Frisco, right?
I am.
Okay.
Yes. In Dallas.
I was talking to Trenton about, because I'm calling him the Frisco Kid occasionally in reference to the Cisco Kid. He'd never heard of the Cisco Kid, so.
That's my fault.
18-12, 9:36 to go opening half. Ooh. Indian Hills early in for a fight. Vlad Simerich swats that one out of there. And they'll trot in Max Fessler, 6'3" freshman out of Dundee, Illinois, and Michael Evans, a 6'1" freshman out of Hampshire, Illinois.
We're going to get 7 or 8.
Well, Coach said in the pregame we got 7 guys available. But Abdullah looks like he's stressed, but I don't think he's going to play. And Trenton puts it in. Good take.
You don't see the ball.
Up ahead. And nice job. Help defense by Vlad.
Look up.
AT steps through, knock loose. Vlad had a shot at it, couldn't get it. And I'll tell you what, they are tenacious on defense, no doubt about it. And that's one of the things our coach told me.
Hit him in the back of the head.
Knock loose, and it will be Elgin basketball. So one of the unique things is Trenton and Quentin played together since they were little guys. So give us a little background on that. How old were they when they started playing, or what are some of the areas I assume all over the Dallas area, right?
Yeah, so what's crazy, especially about tonight being the coaches versus cancer, my dad, Trenton's godfather, was sick and he passed. And right after he passed, I started that team, and it was with Trenton, and Quentin came the second season.
Okay.
And that was kindergarten going into first. And we played together through middle school up until 7th grade. And then, but they've always played together, pick up ball. So it was that team there's another kid on that team that's a rookie in the NBA this year playing for Toronto, Jacoby Walter. He was on that team as well.
Wow.
So we had some good kids come through Dallas.
Nice dish by Trenton, and it's going to send Tayshawn to the free throw line. Tayshawn, 22 of 44 from the charity stripe. What kind of defensive guy are you as far as man to man?
Yeah, we played man.
Any full court stuff?
Oh, yeah. I had Trenton and Quentin. You got to think of them in kindergarten, first grade, second grade. So they were able to get it where they wanted to pretty much a lot. So they pressured the ball, but we got a lot of the parents wanted to play against older kids, so they were getting tested a lot on a regular basis. And they got their head beat in a couple of times, but it was part of the process.
Make them better.
Yeah.
Make them better, eh?
And it's funny seeing them at this point, all these years later, and then they're on the floor together again.
That foul goes against Tayshawn. That's his second, 4th team foul on Indian Hills. We trail at 18-15, 8:07 to go in the opening half. Costello just about got there to the corner. That is number 4, Jason Williams. He's a hometown kid out of Elgin, Illinois. Fadeaway there for Flowers. He knocks it down. That's double digits for that guy.
It's too early.
He's from Skokie, Illinois, 6'3" freshman, and he can fill it up, that's for sure. 5-point lead for the Spartans. Trenton a little stuttered out of the hoop, off the glass basket, and a foul. He is solid going to the hoop. He finishes well.
Yes.
So when you I'm sure you guys talk a lot. When you evaluate his game these days, what areas are you hoping to see him improve at?
He and his brother were a little different. I always had to let his brother be with somebody else, because Trenton, like we were saying, he had his own kind of ilk of his demeanor.
Tayshawn on a run out and lays it in. 20-19.
So I was a lot tougher when they were younger, and as he's gotten older and gone off to school, I just try to help him with his focus and mental approach more so, and let the coaches do what they need to do with his skill set that they've developed over the years.
Off the iron, no good. Foul coming here on Flowers. That might be his third foul. I think they're showing 2 up there on him. Let's see, that is the third foul on Davey Flowers, and that's going to hurt if you're Elgin, especially in light of the fact they haven't had him all year. They get him back last night. He throws in 43, and now he gets 3 fouls here early in this one. And they know they're going to need him to keep up with the Warriors.
Yeah.
It's going to put Tayshaun on the line for a 1-and-1.
How much time left for we in the bonus?
7 minutes. Yeah, 7 minutes left, and we're in the bonus. So we might have a chance to shoot some free throws here in this first half. Tayshaun gets the first. Now, I'm assuming you played a little basketball then.
I did a little bit. I wasn't as skilled as they were. I knew how to play, and I always liked to watch film. So Trey and Trenton, they both watched film when they were younger, growing up. Early. TiVo was actually when it started. Remember TiVo? You paused.
Oh yeah,
with the big yellow button?
Yeah. That was the early days of being able to pause.
So that's how they started playing. So I tried to pass on that object because I was like, I know, unless y'all gonna be 6'5", you better learn how to handle this ball and see the floor. But they've gotten some good opportunities to utilize it when they play with
Nice job there by Trent to keep it alive. No good. We cannot find it from long range. The Warriors now 0 of 8 from three-point land. Tied at 20, though, with 6:31 to go, visiting with Tony Walters, Trenton's dad. So when he spotted you down there a few minutes before the game, any quick words or?
No, he ran past me like my name was Stanley.
Yeah,
like,
so no, when he come out of there, like, what are you doing, man? Well, you want him to be focused, right?
I did. So, but Quentin saw me, and then he went over there and got him, but yeah, I didn't want to distract him too much, but he saw me and went back to his business. I'm sure I'll get a, hey, Daddy, I need something after the game is over.
Knocks it loose there, but able to corral it as Xavier Gonzalez.
Holding foul.
That's good there on the floater for Jalen Alphonse.
Go.
And back in the lead is Elgin. Tayshaun through traffic. Whips it across to Chagas. Chagas lays it in. Boy, I'll tell you what, JV has really been playing good basketball the last 3 or 4 games. We have seen what Coach Dewey has been telling us all year. This kid can really play. You got to give him time to get back in the rhythm here, and he has really been a big factor. He had a great game the other night as well. He and Simmeruch both were vital in that one. So
I agree.
Tied at 22.
They took everything to get that game the other night.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that Kimbrough, man, he could light it up.
I didn't see him miss at all.
I was not disappointed when he fouled out, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I was. Yeah. I clapped a little bit too. Like, woo. Because he was cooking.
Trenton.
Short.
That's off the mark. And out of there with it, the Spartans. Rebounding-wise, it's 19-17 in favor of Indian Hill. Nation guarding Emmanuel Brown.
Deny, there you go.
Knocked it loose, just about had the steal.
This is nice. It's better than what I thought it was from watching it on TV.
So you hadn't been at the Hellier Center yet? That's a lot of fun.
Visit by itself.
It's a neat arena, that's for sure. We've built in 1985. It's seen 3 national championship teams and a lot of really good basketball been played in this Hellier Center. Up and under, nice move there, but he couldn't finish. That was Gonzalez. Warriors out of there with it. Trenton, little shimmy shake, has it knocked loose. Foul, I believe. He's going to go to the line. So how long are you in town for then?
Tomorrow I'll try to do something with him and then head back.
Okay.
The day after.
On Sunday?
Yes.
Gets the first.
Because Chicago, Triton is what? When is Triton?
That is the 12th, February 12th.
After the Super Bowl.
Yep. Gets that one 24-22 now as Trenton's got 8 points in the ball game. And the Warriors have the lead. Oh, he just about traveled. The officials say he got rid of it in time and then a backdoor cut. But we're able to help off and defend. Now the long three-pointer coming there is all net from Tristan Walton. He averages 12.4 a ball game. And he's got 7 in this one. And it's a 1-point Spartans lead. Back and forth we go here. A.T. Manuan, 6'4" freshman out of Austin, Minnesota. We've had a chance the last few weeks. We rode the bus over to Sauk Valley. He and Titus were bonding over peach rings, the candy things. He's a really fun kid, neat kid, and he's got some serious athletic ability. Yeah. I mean, he can be a highlight reel times. Oh, possible oop there. Tipped back, no good. Tipped again, no good. Tipped around. Simmerich comes out of there with it for Trenton. Three-pointer coming, no good. Vlad grabs the board, kicks it out to Costello. Indian Hills now 0 of 10 from three-point land. Costello from 16 wouldn't go. Grabbed by A.T., couldn't finish. A lot of excitement in that trip up the floor, but we didn't get anything out of it. Little fall away, rattled, wouldn't go.
Over the back.
Yeah, no foul call, and now Trenton fouls. 3:52 to go.
Saw that coming.
That should put us at our under 4 media timeout, and I think it will. I believe that that's what he's going to do right there. Well, Tony, we appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
Thanks for stopping up, and
hopefully we can catch up in Chicago.
Yeah, you betcha, for sure. Well, we'll see, I'm sure, after the game for a minute or two. And a lot of things going on here with Coaches versus Cancer tonight, and I know we've all been affected. Obviously, you very closely, as you told us. Thanks for sharing that with us, and pretty special night when you can help raise awareness and keep fighting the fight. And that young man, our sixth man tonight, Trice Hugan, that was a pretty neat deal as well. But hopefully we'll get a chance to see you a little bit after the ball game. Thanks for stopping up. Great to see you.
Appreciate it.
We'll step aside real quick. We're back after this. Coaches versus Cancer night and some other special presentation stuff. So you're going to want to keep it right here. And also we have our full court press that we put on Trenton today. And we've still got our Warehouse Barbecue and Brew honorary faculty and staff starting lineup to get to tonight as well. Trenton surveys the situation, gives it up to Vlad. A long ways from the hoop for Vlad. AT. Shot clock at 9. Caden Nation. Yes, sir. A Morgan's Corner three-pointer in our first of the night. Warriors now 1 of 12 from three-point land. Let's see if we can get it going. We take the lead back, 27-26. 3:15 to go, opening half of basketball. From 16 feet, he got it. That is Xavier Gonzalez, and the lead goes back to the Spartans. They keep the pressure on. Caden almost stepped in, but he got it to Costello. We may have a chance here for some fun. Costello got it. Good take by Mason to not foul. Finish strong, and the Warriors take the lead back, 29-28. Number 1 is Tristan Walton. Kicks it out, three-pointer coming from Mays. No good. And A.T. had it, knocked loose, out of bounds. I think it's going to be their ball. Okay. I was thinking that was going to be ours, but the official standing right there had a good. Al's daughter, Dwayne Cook, tuned in tonight. And my mom is tuned in tonight. Long three-pointer, no good. Grabbed by Vlad Simmerich. And over to Caden Nation, young man out of Peoria, Illinois. Goes inside to Vlad, and he is fouled. You look at the height situation, and we'd look at their starting lineup. They went 6'3", 6'1", 5'10", 6'4", and 6'4". With Vlad, Costello is 6'4". He matches their tallest, and Caden Nation 6'7". So we certainly need to continue to try to take advantage of that. 2-point Warrior lead. 2 minutes even to go in the opening half of basketball. Looking for a friend is Walton, and finds it just in time. Mays came to the rescue. Now Mays travel. That'll be turnover number 4. Elgin has done a nice job of taking care of the basketball. Knock loose, Warrior basketball. Right now, we are led in scoring by Walters with 8, Nation with 5, and Simmerich with 5. Trenton up the floor. He's going to go to the hoop, and basket and a foul. Good take there by Trenton Walters. He's in double digits. Trenton averages 10.7 a ball game. He had 27 last time out, and no turnovers, which was really the big factor in taking care of that basketball down the home stretch. It took overtime to beat Highland the other night. And it took a big performance from that young man right there, the Frisco kid out of Frisco, Texas. He'll get probably a much-needed break, and he's not going to get a lot of those tonight. He's going to have to play a lot of minutes tonight for sure. Warriors have our largest lead, 33-28, $1:35 to go in the opening half. And a foul up top on Vlad. That's the 6th, so no free throws coming. Craig for basketball will take it. 5-point lead in the ball. Minute 23 to go in the opening half. AT gives it up to TB. Tayshawn in the lane, up and under, fancy basketball. Tayshawn Bridges with the finish. 35-28. Step back, long three-pointer off the rim, no good. And a foul coming there on Tayshawn. And that'll be a 1-and-1 for Xavier Gonzalez, and that will be the 3rd foul. So I'm hoping we erupt in the second half from long range. 5-point lead. AT guarded out there by Mays. Now they jump, and he gets it up to Costello. Costello into the lane, hangs in the air and rolls it over the rim. Costello with 6. 7-point Warrior lead. Walton almost lost it, but he got it back. Just 5 turnovers in the ball game for Elgin. 3-pointer. He is good. From Josiah Mays, we've got a 4-point ball game. Shot clock is off and a foul. So we'll have free throws coming for AT. Hasn't exactly been innings. AT missed them both, but Vlad got it. Vlad, no good. Tipped in, out of there with it is Elgin. 5 seconds to the hoop. Get it out, says JV. Up ahead, AT. No. 37-33 will be our halftime score. We will step aside real quick, come back for the halftime festivities right after this on Go Hills TV, powered by the Warrior point guard, Trenton Walters.
All right, today we're putting a full court press on Trenton Walters, the Frisco kid, I call him, from Frisco, Texas. Now, you told me you've never heard of the Cisco kid, right?
No, I haven't.
That's a little before your time?
Yeah.
Have you gone back and researched it at all?
Honestly, no, I haven't. No, not yet. I'll do it after the game today for sure.
All right, so I talked to Quentin last game. You guys have played together a long time. When you were kids, evaluate his game versus yours. Who was better at what?
Early on, he was better at shooting. I think I'm better now. I was always point guard. He was always scorer. So I would say he was a better scorer, but I was a better overall player.
And you guys still playing together now in junior college. How much fun are you having, and how much do you feel like you just know him like the back of your hand?
I'm having a lot of fun, not only with him, but with the rest of the guys. And I would say I'm pretty sure I can tell when he's about to do something. And I'm pretty sure I know him like the back of my hand.
All right, I was teasing your dad last game when you were hitting all those free throws that if you made 10 of 10, it was a new car, a new Corvette. He said it had to be 15 of 15. But if you could have any vehicle you wanted, money's no object, what would you have? What would you roll up in?
I would probably get a Dodge Challenger SRT. I just like fast cars, and that's a pretty fast one that I like.
But you'd keep it at the speed limit, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Sure, safe driving.
All right, can you sing? Are you a good singer?
I wouldn't say so.
Okay. Can you dance?
Just a little bit.
Can you cook?
No.
Okay. Would your mom tell me that you're good at cleaning up after yourself, or would she say you're messy?
She would absolutely say I'm good at cleaning up after myself.
Really? You know she's watching.
I know. Hey, Mom.
Okay. All right. Favorite color?
Blue.
Do you have any pets?
I have one pit bully. Dog.
Okay. What's his name or her name?
His name is Kyrie.
Okay. All right. If you could have any superpower, what would you have?
Teleportation.
And give me a dream vacation. If you could go anywhere, where would you like to go visit?
Greece or Bora Bora.
Favorite place to eat in the Frisco, Texas area?
Home with my mom.
What's your favorite dish that your mom makes?
I would say spaghetti or chicken Alfredo.
All right, give me some shout outs. Who you want to shout out to here on your birthday? Happy birthday to you, by the way.
Thank you. Shout out Jesus.
All right, thanks, man.
Hello, I'm Chef Jesse Duran here at Indian Hills Community College.
Trenton Walters celebrating a birthday today. His dad, Tony, surprised him, made the trip up to watch the game. First time at the Hellier Center. And Tony coached Trenton and Quentin when they were younger. Had a basketball background himself, and it sounds like having some fun tonight. I'm sure you'd like to see us maybe shoot the ball a little bit better in the second half, but it's got to be fun for you to get a chance to get up here. You said Trenton came up by himself on the visit, so your first trip to Hellier, and
It is.
hopefully you're having a good time.
Yeah, this is nice.
So you got a chance to watch that. Did you think his answers on most of that were pretty accurate, or?
I would say so. I haven't seen him dance ever, so that was kind of a shocker. And the Challenger was a shock.
Yeah, the
But
Challenger.
yeah, he does clean up behind himself. I give him credit for that.
That's
he does
a good
do that.
thing.
Yep,
That's a good thing, yeah.
he does do that.
And now his mom is watching, so Trina, Tony says he does clean up after himself. So Quentin was pretty confident, or Trenton was pretty confident when he said that, like he wasn't
He and his brother
pulling my leg
pretty
or
good with that
anything.
one.
but-
I give it to him.
So his brother, tell me a little bit more about his brother. Then you've mentioned him a few times. He's playing basketball.
He's in Dallas.
He's older than Trenton.
Yes, they're 2 years apart. He's actually playing right now. That's the game I had pulled up right here.
Okay.
He's playing. He's had to suffer through. He graduated in COVID and tore his knee right after the season, so he had to get back into it because he had the year that he was a freshman in college was the year that they gave everybody back from NCAA.
Right.
So he's had to kind of navigate through some injuries, and he's playing again. And so we're excited for him because Trenton's been able to kind of keep going on around and play. But yeah, he's 2 years older. He'll be 22 next month.
Okay. So then just the two then?
Just
All
the
right.
two.
So not much age difference there then. I'm guessing that they were probably somewhat competitive against each other growing up?
A little bit. But what's crazy is that Trenton could never beat Trey.
Okay.
Trey would always kind of laugh and giggle, and then to get to the point where it's like, okay, look, yeah, I am the big brother. So it took a while before Trenton could beat his brother.
Trenton seems to he's got ice in the veins, it seems like to me. Has he always been that way? I mean, he does not seem afraid of the big moment at all.
No, he's always been that way. He's to be honest with you, I don't know where it comes from, but he's been like that since he was little. He doesn't mind the competition.
And I'm not sure that's something really that you can teach. I think you just have that in you to want to be in the big moment.
It was
want to be the
scary
guy.
when he was younger because it would be things that weren't athletic related. Like you want to get close. So for example, we were on a cruise and we went to the snorkeling.
Okay.
And he thought that because he could see the bottom, he didn't need a vest on, and he just jumped right over off me like he was a Navy SEAL, and we were all just panicking. And Trey, the oldest one, was holding on to the lifeguard, to the guard, to the what's the guy that does the tour? He was holding on to his neck, like, man, don't ever let me go. So yeah, he's been like that since he was little.
Big shout out to Quentin Perkins Sr. there. Said to tell you hello. I know you've been conversing with him there. He's watching.
He's giving me grief.
All right, and Mary Costello says happy birthday to Trenton. You know, we get a chance. Titus and I obviously feel very fortunate to get to do what we do. It's a commitment that Indian Hills makes to their student athletes to have the product that we're able to put out. But we get a chance to see all these names come across. You guys get a chance to watch. And at this level, to college level, It's a little bit different than youth basketball in high school, where I know you're at all the games. The parents get to know each other. Do you guys feel like when you see this? Obviously, these are family members of our other players. I know they feel like probably like they're right here, and they're getting to see Trenton and all that. Do you feel like you make a connection through this with some of the other parents?
What's interesting is when right before the game started, a couple of parents or people, they were like, "Hey, man, I love your kid." And I've never seen him before, obviously, so it kind of goes along with that, and it's pretty cool. I've never seen that before. I never would have thought of that, but it does, I guess, unite the fan base.
Well, I tell you, we're lucky to have a fan base second to none at the junior college level at Warrior Nation, and they do. I mean, I can tell you that these fans here are going to follow Trenton long after he leaves Indian Hills Community College. We all do. I'm always watching other college games where guys that have been here have gone off to, and it's fun to get to do that. And I know that these guys are making an impression that they're going to have a fan base that's going to follow them all the way through the rest of whatever their basketball career is. So
yeah, you know what? It's ironic you say that because Trenton and Truth played together last year. And so I talk to Truth every so often, and he talks about it, about people still texting and messaging him. Yep. And he's been gone for, 2 years now?
Yeah. Oh, we love that. We used to like that you can't handle the truth when he'd get hot. We had a lot of fun with that, man. He's a good kid. Well, Trenton's a good kid. You should be very proud. We certainly love that young man. It's been a blast. So we can't wait to see how far this season takes us.
Yes.
Thank you, Tony. We're ready for basketball in the second half, 37-33. The Warriors will have the basketball to start the second half. And Titus, he's up to something. Anyway, Davey Flowers back in the ballgame with those 3 fouls, but he is their best scorer. He's got 10 points. That shot is off the mark from number 21, Manny Brown. And here we go. Let's see how the Warriors come out of the locker room. Nation trying to get it to Costello in the corner. You're a coach. What would have been your message in the locker room?
Ooh, we got to make some shots, get some stops.
Somebody give me some Tylenol, right?
Yes.
You guys are giving me a headache.
They've shot really well, though. They're not missing much.
All right, so we have some picks. Well, that ball goes out of bounds, something we didn't get to at half that Titus has. And so I'm going to let you tell us what this is all about.
Okay.
I mean, this is a pretty well-known basketball player right here.
Yeah, so back to my dad. My parents come from large families. My dad was the youngest of 15. I think my mom was the second of 10. So my dad, there was 13 boys and 2 girls. Yeah, no. So
man.
So one of my dad's brothers was a high school coach in Chicago, and at Carver High School, and he coached Tim Hardaway in high school. So I used to go to Chicago during the summers, and I would stay with Uncle Bob during the summer. And so I got to know Tim ever since I've known Tim since maybe I was in the 2nd grade. And then he went to UTEP and, made a name, went to the league, and, had his success. And then Trey and Trenton were born, and Lil Tim. And he was in Dallas playing for the Mavericks in 2001. And so we've kept in touch for, all these years. So with the coaches versus cancer and it being Trenton's birthday, he agreed to talk to the team earlier today. So I don't know how it went. I know they did talk. I don't know if they were able to FaceTime or if they just were on the phone, but he called and talked to them earlier today. And so those pictures are from when Tim would come in town and we would go see him, and when Lil Tim was playing with Michigan when they were in the Final Four that year. So it's what they call it, the life cycle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically really what those pictures are.
How about that? So Tim Hardaway spoke to the team today through FaceTime or something.
Yes.
That is outstanding. That's awesome. Thanks for sharing that.
Tim's a good guy.
He can play just a little bit.
Yeah. He can go a little bit, and he's got that Chicago swag and attitude. He's more like, you would think that's where Trenton was from, but yeah, he was kind enough to jump on because he was getting back to Detroit from Chicago. Kick it, Trenton, get rid of it. And And he agreed on his way home to give him a call, so appreciate it, Tim.
You bet. That's awesome. Basket and a foul there. Caden Nation puts it in. And I think Caden is so there is what we need to see a lot of in the second half, because I don't know that they can defend him down there, and he finishes so well. Here he is at the free throw line. 10-point Warrior lead, 18:07 to go, and he gets that one. That is some cool stuff.
Yeah, Trent has been fortunate to be around a lot of, his basketball circle. He went to Lawlermere, and then he was at, we played with Drive with Jermaine.
Look out, hold on. Hey, baby. Man, you saw that coming. That call. Tony Walters in town tonight. His son Trenton celebrating a birthday today, and it's been fun to. It was great to meet you and Quentin there in Texas. I enjoyed that. I always look forward to meeting the parents. And
that was a good weekend. We got some big wins.
Oh man, that was a very good weekend. This team has a chance to be special. There's no doubt about that. We got to get healthy. Flowers off the mark there, and Vlad's got it. Vlad's another kid, just keeps getting better and better every game. Trenton, little crossover. Now kicks it out to Costello. AT for three. Yes, sir. Morgan's corner three-pointer for AT Manuan, and the Warrior lead at 16. Here we go. Three-pointer from the corner is no good there. Caden Nation's got it. He brings it across. Pick and roll there and out of the corner. AT off the mark. Indian Hills comes in at 19-4, ranked number 3 in the country. We've won 8 in a row. 2 of those losses, of course, unfortunately, we had to forfeit games that we actually won by nearly 30 points. So, but that is what it is. Nice block and takeaway there. Vlad up ahead to Trenton. Trenton to AT, up and under and in. Fancy basketball. AT Manuan. He is on fire of late. And just like that, it's an 18-point Indian Hills lead. At the moment, it seems like Coach Dewey knew exactly what to say in the locker room. And I highly doubt it was, hey, everybody, let's sing happy birthday to Trent and have some cake. I don't think that was the case. AT, look at him go.
That's funny.
AT Manuan had no points at the half, and he is on fire here in the second half. He now has 9 points, including a hey baby and a yes sir. And it's a 20-point Warrior lead, and taken away by Costello. The Warriors have numbers. Costello is going to fake the pass, put it up and in. And another timeout taken. And this crowd at the Hellier Center's having fun now. Out of the locker room, ready to go.
Yeah, I think they had a JL3 conversation in halftime.
I don't think anybody was exchanging flowers. I'll guarantee you that. We'll take a break. We'll come back on Go Hills TV. Rolling now. The Warriors up by 22. And Coach Kent Payne trying to get his team calmed down here. They need a basket in the worst way. This is the guy that can do it. Davey Flowers. There's a foul on AT. But I'll tell you, Tony, you look at this team, they're 7-15, but they've been ravaged with some injuries too, including this Flowers kid that's been out all year. They got some athletes out there. They can play a little basketball.
They can shoot the ball pretty good.
I'm not sure what their postseason looks like, Division II, who they have to go through, but I'm not sure I'd want to play them as this season rolls on.
They got good guard play.
Flowers gets it into Josiah Mays, and another foul. That last foul is on AT. This one's going to go against Caden Nation. Indian Hills had a 4-point lead at the half when we rolled out to a 22-point lead now. And everybody in the arena takes a little bit of a breath and says, all right, now we can relax a minute and have some fun. But you certainly, this is where this team, though, this year, we got to put them away.
Earlier.
And it's hard to do when Davey Flowers is out there knocking down three-pointers from the parking lot. And now we're going to have a foul here.
Slow down.
Trenton's got 11 in the ball game. I told him, he told me he was 20 after that interview, and I said, well, let's double that up and get 40 tonight. But he's played a good ball game, no doubt about that. He takes care of the basketball. He's got 11 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds, and he's 5 of 6 from the free throw line.
How many turnovers?
Well, I don't have that in front of me, but I'll look at what he had in the first half. I don't know that he had very many. Traveling violation. Let's see. Turnovers on Trenton.
2.
He did have 2 in that first half.
I remember.
Indian Hills will be home again next Wednesday against Sauk Valley, and then on the road for 3 straight. We go to Triton on the 12th. We're at Southeastern on the 15th and at Marshalltown on the 22nd. Then we have Highland back in here on the 25th. Get another rematch for them. We got that tough one earlier this week on Tuesday over in Freeport, Illinois.
Ooh, that's going to be a good one.
Yeah. Long three-pointer is off the back of the iron. Caden Nation's got it. To Costello. Costello baseline stops. Back to Caden. Front of the rim, no good. JV Dashagas grabs the board and puts it in. And the Warrior lead is 21. Joyner Construction's proud to support Indian Hills Community College. Davey Flowers off the mark there. And Dashagas with the board. Nation, basket and a foul. Caden Nation. He's in double digits with 10. That is trouble for Elgin. So Elgin, Illinois is known for Victorian-era homes, including some Queen Anne-style homes up there. Town of about 113,000, northwest of Chicago, about 35 miles.
Oh, okay, it's not far.
Yeah. Trenton, little contact, plays through it.
Floater.
Finds a seam to the hoop, lays it up, no good. Hey, baby, Dashagas! Following the slam.
They called a tech?
They might have teed him up for hanging on the rim. That's okay, whatever. We'll take it, 61-36. Shot, but if you're going to miss it, let's have some fun off the miss. So I'm going to say Trenton knew Dashagas was following. And he's like, I'm going to roll this off the rim for you, JV. You better be there. I think he signaled this as a one-shot free throw. I don't remember when I used to hang on the rim all the time after my dunks. I can't remember if it was one shot or 2.
1 or 2. Yeah, I had that problem too.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the only dunking we was doing was donuts probably. Yeah. Here we go. The Warriors having fun now. 61-36. Kick out. Three-pointer coming. Off the rim, no good. That was Josiah Mays out of Chicago, Illinois. Up the floor. Caden Nation gets it to go. Caden's got 12. And I can assure you, I know what's floating through Titus's head all of a sudden. He's starting to think about Tater Olays and can we get there? Davey Flowers spins. Kicks it back to Gonzalez and foul call. That's going to go against Costello. Well, if you're in the Ottumwa area tomorrow and you like some wrestling, the South Central Conference High School Wrestling Tournament's at the Bridgeview Center, the Rumble by the River, and we'll have it on our sister network, Go SCC TV. We'll have all of the action. You'll find it across all of our network, all of our high school networks. Go Knoxville TV, Go Clark TV, Go Pitch TV, and it'll start on Go SCC TV. So we hope you will join us. Darren Carson will be on the call along with Dwayne Cook. And we'll have cameras everywhere for you at the Bridgeview Center, the Rumble by the River.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Davey Flowers grabs it and puts it in. We need to find his 5th foul and be done with him. Trenton going to the hoop, lays it up and in. And Trenton has 13 now, and the Warrior lead is 65-39 here on Richwell Carpet and Cabinetry Center night. from about 16. That one got in a tailwind. Trenton's got it.
Kick it.
He needs a friend. He goes between the legs. Look at that. How about that? Take it all in. Trenton Walters. Oh, my. Fancy basketball. Trenton Walters with a potential Sports Center top 10 right there. Went between the legs of the defenders and all the way to the house. That ought to be worth a Dodge Charger, hadn't it? Get your checkbook out, Tony. Just write the check.
Man.
I got buddies that'll say, you got it, just write the check.
Yeah.
Well, I can write the check. That's not the problem.
Just hold on to it for a while.
Yeah, you're going to need to hold that. 67-39, what a play. And we get our extra looks by River Community Credit Union, but holy smokes, Trenton Walters.
He's exhausted. Look at him.
Yeah, he's feeling it, though.
Good pass. Don't bring it down. There you go.
Kicks it out. Caden Nation.
Good shot.
Rattled, wouldn't go.
Stop the ball.
And here comes number 10. That is Mays. He kicks it out. Davey Flowers is on the money. He's everything that we heard he was going to be.
Sure is.
He's got 18, and Coach Dewey wants a timeout. 67-42 Warriors. We've pulled away a bit. There's still 11-14 to go. We'll step aside. You are watching Go Hills TV, powered by JBS. Now the Warriors have opened up a 25-point lead, so I told Tony, you can't go anywhere now, man. We're rocking and rolling. But now you say you saw that coming from Trenton. You've seen that move before? Has he pulled it on you in the driveway? Or?
No, not on me. But I've seen him in the bailout move do that before. Some have succeeded, and some have been non-top 10.
Well, I gotta believe, as he finished that off, that he thought, how you like that, Dad? How you like that?
Sure. He'll say something to me.
Dashagas couldn't finish, but he'll go to the free throw line. And I'm telling you what, the last 4 or 5 games especially, this young man has really made a difference for the Warriors, no doubt about it.
Yeah, it's good to see him having fun again. I think he's getting accustomed to moving every year, but he seems to be having fun again.
Checking in for them is number 3, Angel Nunez. Dashagas at the free throw line, 54.4% on the year, and he gets it.
Good shot.
Now 32 of 58 on the season. He's got 11 rebounds tonight and 8 points, so he's pushing a double-double. He's got 9, actually, so he needs this free throw would give him a double-double. He got it. And the Warrior lead has now jumped up to 27 points. We dip under 11 minutes to go in this one.
A lot of time.
That's what Titus is thinking. We got a lot of time to get to 100. Get him those free tater olays. To the corner.
Ooh.
3-pointers off the rim. Trenton fighting for it. Couldn't get it. That floater's too long, and Vlad's got it. Gets it out to Trenton. Up ahead to A.T. Costello wants it. Gives it to him. Lays it up and in. That's good ball movement there by Indian Hills. Good floor vision, and it's 71-42.
Ooh.
That is no good and out of bounds. Well, we hope to have a number of guys back next week. Yes. Kudos to the guys out there tonight. Didn't get off to a great start, but stayed with it. Come out of the locker room ready to roll. Trenton up and no good. Out of bounds off of Vlad.
They're not going to stop playing.
Angie Ham. That's the Walters move we've been watching for, she says. All right. Kent Moreland said, wow. Welcome in, everybody. Yeah, that was some fun stuff right there. 3-pointer is off the rim. Dashagas has it. Gives it up to Trenton. Trenton up the floor.
Go to lob.
Going to go to the hoop and couldn't finish there.
Told you.
AT's got it.
Swing it.
Trenton's got 15 in the ball game. Cross court. Costello steps through off the glass. Wouldn't go. Dashagas got it. Put it back. JV Dashagas having a big night for the Warriors. He's got 12, and the Warrior lead is now 31 points with 9:34 to go. On our way to what looks like our 20th Hy-Vee Warrior win of the season. Warriors are at home again next Wednesday against Sauk Valley, and turnover there. That's going to be turnover number 8 on the Spartans. Indian Hills now 27 of 56 from the field, 48.2%. Trenton comes out, gets a little break. 2 of 17 from three-point land, 17 of 23 from the free throw line for the Warriors. Caden Nation, he's got 12 in the ball game. Going to go to the hoop. He's got 14. I really think that he knocks down the three-pointer there. Nice shot there by Jalen Alphonse. I just think at the end of the day, our size, our height, and then just our overall physicality has taken over. And probably some kind words from Coach Dewey in the locker room helped out too. AT! Hey! AT Manuan with some fancy basketball. And Indian Hills well in control now, 77-45. Get that out of here, says JV. That one's going to be no good, and a rebound, Dashagas. Hard to get on his invite list.
Sure is. Ooh, bucket.
No good.
Hey.
JV puts it back. JV Dashagas is running the show tonight. He's worth the price of admission himself tonight. And another rebound for Dashagas.
How many is that?
He's now got, that one is no good from Simmeridge. 16, I believe. I don't know if live stats updated yet or not. It's at 15, so that's going to be either 6. Yeah, he had 16, so that'll be 17 rebounds. He's got a chance to get to 20 tonight, along with 14 points. Costello wouldn't go. Simmeridge tips it in. 81-45, 19 to go to the Ole Ole's. That one is off the mark, into the hands of Costello. Mason across the timeline. He's going to leave it up for AT. AT kicks it out. Costello for 3. No good. Grabbed by Manuan. Now to Caden Nation. Nation. No good. Warrior basketball is brought to you in part by Joe's Apple Trucking and Mystic, providing dependable flatbed service, hauling goods across this country since 1981. We got a 30-second timeout here, taken by Coach Cole Dewey. And we shout out to Bellevue University. They're a proud partner and supporter of Indian Hills Community College. All credits from an associate's degree will transfer to Bellevue. They're on Trenton. We're going to put the full court press on you a little bit.
I know that's what's coming.
Can you dance?
No.
Not at all. Can you sing?
I can dance more than I can sing.
Okay. Now, if there was a karaoke place, what would a person have to do to get you on the microphone?
Ooh.
How much Coca-Cola would it take to get you on a microphone?
Probably a pair of tennis shoes, some of those Kobe's. I'll sing whatever
What
you want.
song would you try if you had to for charity?
Ooh.
Say somebody said $100 to charity, $500 to charity. Whatever. If Tony Walters would get up and sing a song,
wow,
what song would you go after?
Michael Jackson.
Okay. Yeah, you bet. But you can't move like he did.
No. I can stay 1, 2, right in the little box. Like on Hitch, you see in the Hitch where he did that'd be me.
AT inside. Hey, baby, Dashagas. How about a dream car for you, man? If the money was no object, you've just hit the big lottery, and Tony's going to the dealership.
Ooh.
Where's he going?
You know what? I don't know. My dad was a truck guy, so I probably picked something. Maybe an Escalade or
Okay.
No. I want one of those F-150s that's loaded with everything in it.
Okay.
He was a truck guy, so that'd
be about 90 grand or better, probably the fully loaded stuff. Inside Dashagas.
Hey.
Hey, baby.
Okay.
Have you met JV Dashagas? Holy smokes, what a night for this young man. out of Brazil. He's got 18 points and 17 rebounds.
That's impressive.
And he's 8 of 8 from the field.
Give it to him again, Trenton.
Trenton, alley-up. Hey, baby, 18-man you won. Oh, my goodness. What a second half for the Warriors. With 5:42 to go, the Olays are in sight.
It's 5 minutes left.
Another rebound for Dashagas. Up to Trenton.
Keep
Trenton.
feeding the big man. Keep feeding the big man.
Swinging it out. Nation. Front of the rim, no good.
Don't foul.
Oh, almost there. We might have got away with one, but the officials obviously know this game's been decided, a non-factor. Another Dashagas says, give me that. Get out of my way.
Now you got to give him the ball.
I think he's a little tired. Look at him.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, Trent, man, take your time. Set up the offense.
Another one.
Yeah. Trenton's going to go to the hoop and lay it in. Trenton's got 17. All right, Lamborghini or Ferrari?
Ferrari.
I think I would too.
Ferrari.
Much as I love a Lamborghini.
Yes. Ferrari.
Corvette or Porsche 911?
Ooh. Porsche.
Yeah. I think I'd go that way too. The 911.
Yes.
That one is on the money. Gave him a second chance, and Alphonse capitalized. Up ahead, Vlad. Good catch by Vlad. He's fighting for it. It's going to roll out of bounds. Warrior basketball. 4:22 to go. 89-51 is your score. Where would you like to visit if you could go anywhere in the world?
I haven't been out of the country much, so I probably want to put in Paris.
Okay. And you're taking the misses on that one, right?
Sure.
That's right, I am.
Yeah. Yep.
That's going to be a foul. You're going to hear it now. You're going to go to Paris.
Yeah, all the remarks about to start rolling in at this point.
I've done got you in trouble, Tony.
I got another day. Smoke clear.
Simmerich going to go to the line here, Vlad. So the line right now on Dashagas, 19 rebounds and 18 points.
Golly.
That is quite the night. 2 of 2 from the free throw line to top it off. 8 of 8 from the field.
That's a game ball game.
I think so. And it's 91-51 with 4:14 to go. What about a superpower? If you could have any superpower.
Print money.
That'd be all right.
That'd be my superpower.
That'd be all right. Legal money.
Yes. I wouldn't have my face on it or anything.
I'll tell you,
tender.
The best, and I've interviewed a lot of kids over the years, from high school kids to college kids, and I think this young lady was a freshman in high school. I had her on a sports show we were doing. She had the perfect answer to that question, and I'd never thought of it myself either, but she said, I would want the power to manipulate probability.
Oh, yeah, I would have never thought
You don't
of that.
need anything else if you have that. You don't need to print money if you have that. You just give yourself a 100% chance to win a lottery.
That's like the book on Back to the Future.
Yeah, exactly. 93-56, Vlad going to the line, and J.B. Dashagas is coming back in. Got a little rest. But
Or how about good health? Is that a superpower?
That's a superpower, yeah.
In these days.
It's the most valuable thing
Yes,
we can have, isn't it? That one is good. This is going to be the 20th Hy-Vee Warrior win of the year. The Warriors going to go to 20-4 here at the Hellier Center tonight. The only question really left is, are we going to get the Olays?
Give it to him.
Here we go, AT.
Give it to him.
Couldn't finish. Dashagas. He's got 20 points. Now he just needs one more rebound to have a 20-20 night. Perfect vision is in sight for Dashagas. .307 to go.
Where are the good places to eat around here?
Oh, that was the rebound, too. He has the 20-20. I forgot he had the rebound put back. Oh, man, there's so many good places. You got the Warehouse Barbecue and Brew. You got Godfrey's Ale House. Morgan's Corner has the best burgers.
That's the one I keep hearing y'all talk about.
Yeah. If you want a good cheeseburger, man, you got to go to Morgan's Corner.
Okay, I'm going to try it.
Oh, just off the mark.
And they stay to the end.
Yeah, you betcha. Well, they're hoping for some more hay babies.
Oh, that's okay.
And the 100 points and the Tater Olays at this point.
Okay.
Three-pointer coming here. It's off the mark.
Another
rebound for Dashagas. And we'll have our post-game interview coming up with Coach Dewey shortly after the game. Oh, a little stop and go. And that's the foul. I'm thinking the official's like, I don't really want to have to call that, but
it's a bailout.
I have to call that. I think he got fouled. Come on now.
That's not a foul at home.
Trenton probably looked at him and said, "It's my birthday, man." Okay, foul.
Maybe.
Foul.
That's not a foul in Dallas. It's a playthrough.
Some lady named Trina Walter said, "I'm ready for Paris."
Yeah. Okay. And I'm ready for that superpower.
As soon as you get the power to manipulate probability or print your own money, you're in. Oh, his first miss of the night.
Oh.
Hey, there we go.
2 rebounds, though.
Yeah, got him a rebound. 22 rebounds, 22 points for J.V. Dashagas.
Wow.
It's his world. We're just living in it tonight.
The double Emmett Smith.
Yeah. Knocked loose. Vlad on the move.
Oh, no.
Semerich lays it up and in. There it is. Tater Olays and the crowd going crazy. Look at the kids down there. Take me to Taco John's, Dad.
That's a semi-pro moment.
Titus has already left the building. He's on his way. He's trying to figure out, if we get to 200, do I get 2 free Tater Olays? Trenton going to pull back. 101-56. Going to go to the hoop and up and in. And he's got 20 now on the night. 20 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds for the young man celebrating his birthday today. 103-56 Indian Hills. That's knocked out of bounds. Coaches versus Cancer night, suits and sneakers. They were taking donations for that all night long, and what a great night here. There you go. They just announced the free Tater Olays, and he stepped out of bounds with 1:15 to go.
I thought David Letterman band was going to kick out a song when they got to 100.
I do like Tater Olays. That cheese sauce, man.
It sounds like it might be a couple of spots to check out. Uh-oh.
Well, they
shoot it.
Oh, no way.
Oh,
yes,
my God.
Sir!
Oh, my God.
Are you kidding me?
Buy him a lottery ticket
Oh,
tonight.
my goodness. Get that guy a Dodge Charger. He's earned it tonight. Up ahead, look out. Semerich. Hey, baby. And a technical.
Of course. Look at Dewey.
Dewey's like, come on, man. Come on. It's okay to do the dunk, but 108-56. Titus, he can't handle it anymore. Goodness gracious. J.V. Dashagas knocked down a three-pointer. 25 points, 23 rebounds, and he's 1 of 1 from three-point land, which on the season now makes him 1 of 2.
And it looked good when he shot
it. Oh, man. He does need to buy a lot. He ain't 21, I doubt.
I'll buy him for him.
He
split it so I can get that superpower.
You're going to have to go to Paris if you win that lottery. You know that. And you are going to have to take Trina with you. Ain't no way around it now. You can't just tell her, hey, I'm going to run up and watch Trenton play basketball
real quick. I'll be right back.
Be right back in about 2 weeks. A wee.
Yes.
That one is no good. Tipped high in the air. 27 seconds. 108-57 Indian Hills. It was 37-33 at the half.
I was just about to ask that.
Goodness. That's out of bounds, and I would think now, Coach Dewey, just dribble it out, guys. Come on. A Hy-Vee Warrior win for Indian Hills. Next game's going to be Wednesday night. I'll be getting you your final stat line, and we'll be putting a wrap on it.
Standing ovation? Wow.
Well, it should be for Dashagas, no doubt about that. What a night.
Let him dribble it out.
Yeah. Trenton will dribble it out with 9 seconds to go, and Indian Hills will get the win over Elgin. But they got some guys that can play. That team's not going to be somebody you want to mess with in the postseason. And we'll have the camera down on the floor getting the guys' reaction, and we'll make sure that Sumika, she got to get a reaction from number 5, tell her, from the birthday, Mr. Birthday himself, and Dashagas. While she's doing that, we'll take a look at some final stat numbers. 108.